Welcome back to another workout video. In today's workout video, I'll be showing you guys an upper body workout and a lower body workout that you can do either back to back, meaning 2 days in a row, then taking a rest day, or 4 days or 6 days, then taking a rest day. Rest days are crucial and essential for muscle growth and really to help your body recover. And I feel like in the past, I just kind of burnt myself out because I wouldn't prioritize that. So I've been doing 4 days on and 1 day off, and then repeating the upper body, lower body split. I've been seeing some great results, lower body fat, and it really comes down to burning calories, as well getting that heart rate going to put you in that caloric deficit. But anyway, we're moving on to the workout with an upper body workout, and I've been starting my upper body with my chest. I feel like it's a great way to start because it uses a lot of secondary muscles like your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders, and the machine always feels good on my pecs. I love the way that it stretches it, that it's not an overbearing, taxing sensation that I can get with, like, say, a barbell bench press or an incline barbell bench press. So after doing, kind of warming up the body, but we're still doing 3 sets of the chest press. We're moving on to the easy bar, and we're keeping the rep range high in today's workout with 20 reps. And it's been something that I've been doing lately and something I might just continue for the foreseeable future because it really does grow muscle. I can increase my weight easily, and when it comes down to it, it helps me burn that body fat because I'm putting myself in that caloric deficit. And I've been doing 30 minutes of steady state cardio after the workout, which also helps as well for that aesthetic classic muscular physique, because I want muscle mass, but I don't want to be a muscle mass monster, but I also don't want to be too small. So it is a balance. And after doing the easy bar bent over rows, we're moving back to the chest with an incline hammer chest press. Now, the difference between a traditional chest press and the hammer is that you are keeping your elbows in tight. You're not flaring out your elbows. And this honestly helps your body and your mind from overusing your shoulders when you're doing that press. And I specifically like it because I get an amazing stretch on my pecs when I do the hammer press, and it gives you good amount of strength as well for your forearm and your grip because of the angle. And that exercise also targets mainly your triceps, so it's not really something that you have to do later on. So it's a great movement. And after doing the incline chest press, we're moving on to the shoulders with an alternating dumbbell lateral raises. And if you know me, you know that I like to take my pause in between each rep simply because it prevents the muscle from over fatiguing. If you're a dude, I feel like grabbing your shoulder in the gym is something that I literally saw today, something that I do because we get that extra fatigue from doing so much pushing movements and not letting that shoulder properly rest. So try it out, let me know what you think. And after the shoulders, we're moving on to the biceps, and it really is like shots like in this video where I'm like, dang, my muscles look swole. So the results just speak for themselves. And I enjoy doing the hammer cable the hammer bicep curl because it hits your brachialis, and it really does add that size and volume to your arm to make it look thick, make it look juicy. And after doing the biceps, we're moving on to the core. I like to train my abs with my upper body because it's part of the upper body. It just makes sense for me. And the difference between doing a traditional crunch and the crunch with the twist is that you get those obliques involved as well, the side of your abs, those striations, if you've ever seen it, that slightly look like gills or washboard abs. It really helps to get that twist involved so that you can really grow those obliques as well. It's just another muscle of the body part that needs attention. And speaking of that, we're moving on to the hamstrings in this lower body workout, which I did on a separate day. And what I was mentioning before is that something that I feel like a lot of people neglect is especially dudes, is training the glutes and the hamstrings. And lately I've been prioritizing that within my lower body days, starting with the hamstring curl to hit the hammies. Actually, we're doing leg extensions, so completely ignore what I just said. But I decided to start with leg extensions in this workout. I thought I was doing hamstring curls. We're doing hamstring curls in the next clip. Pardon my mistake. So we did the leg extensions, which isolates the quads. Honestly, another great machine workout, or yeah, exercise, because it's not overbearing or taxing on the muscles at all, and it really does target the quads, just isolates that muscle by itself. And after doing the leg extensions, we're moving back to the hamstring. My little rant of the hamstring curls. For the hamstrings, I feel like it's a great way to honestly build that muscle-mind connection. And I love that stretch and the tear that I feel in my hamstrings when I use the hamstring curl. And as well, with the hamstring curl, we're moving on to the next exercise with another movement that targets the hamstrings and the glutes, which is a cable RDL. And we're still lifting light. I'm still lifting light because I don't want to injure myself, and I feel like I get a really good pump. I think it's primarily because you have to do more repetitions, and it really does fill that muscle with a lot of blood, giving you that swole look. And I love doing the cable RDLs because, again, it's not too taxing. If you wanted to, like, hypothetically speaking, you could probably just do like heavy barbell RDLs, just 3 sets of 4 reps, and then call it your workout. But I think the main difference for me is that I really enjoy moving my body, building that muscle-mind connection, and growing muscle in the process, and not really destroying myself. I don't think that's ever the goal, and I feel like that was kind of the goal for me for a little bit. I think that's a terrible way to look at it because you're just gonna burn out. You're not gonna really enjoy the process, and it's all a process. And after doing the cable RDLs, we're moving on to another exercise primarily for the glutes. And I know kickbacks are something that normally girls do, but I wanted to give it a try. And lately, I noticed after doing this exercise, I'm not making this up, I feel like my posture is better. And I think it has to do with the fact that if you think about it, my quads and my hamstrings are so big, and then my gluteus maximus ain't a gluteus maximus, it's a minoris. It's a tiny glute. And it could honestly cause a reason for your body's posture when you walk to be unaligned, if you think about it that way. And we are finishing the workout off with some calf raises. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more workouts. And as always, stay tuned, and thank you for watching.